Yes, boys, we are back with episode 29 of the Empire podcast. You've got me, Stevie G, and you've got the man himself. We're back again running the two-man.
Everyone's favourite two-man, it seems. I don't know.
On the busiest week of
sport ever
potentially the
in
year.
my life. I think in my life anyway.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. No Mark, no Nathan again. Different excuses this time. Same old brothers not showing up, even though, I don't know, Nathan owns the brand and Mark is Mark. Anyways, there's a lot to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can't see by the shirt that I'm wearing, you probably can't because, you know, my microphone's in the way. Oh, man, it's a spicy week. It's a spicy week, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just Steph, do you want to quickly mention the
Oh, yes. It's derby week this week. It's going to be an absolute stinker from both teams. We're both fucking shit. So I'm not expecting anything special, but I do back my boys. I think we'll win.
Same.
Cheeky. I reckon it'll be like 5-3 we win.
I was going to say 6-0.
Like yeah, no.
What do you mean, bro? It doesn't matter. Anyways. Royal Rumble! Wow. What a show from top to bottom. Obviously, we're going to go in order of the match card, all right? So let's start it off by mentioning where we watched it. We watched it at Steph's house this time for once. Instead of Nathan's, usually we watch it at Nathan's house. And this time, Steph was like, fuck it, I'm hosting it.
Yeah.
So he did.
Wanted it.
You wanted it? Got it. What an experience. I will say, Steph, great host. Women's Rumble. Let's start off with that. I thought it was decent. I didn't think it was anything too special compared to last year, especially because that was that's probably the greatest women's Rumble we've ever had last year, and even a top 5 Rumble period last year. This year wasn't bad. All right, we had 1 and 2. I'm not going to go through each entrant, don't worry. But 1 and 2 were Io and Liv. They both lasted over an hour just to get beaten by a number 3, Roxanne Perez, who broke the record for the longest Iron Woman, basically.
Put her on the main roster already.
Put her in the main roster. I've been praising her since she debuted, pretty much. And then she turned heel and she got even better. So shout out.
She's amazing. She's great.
I still can't believe they did that weird pit title angle where she had to relinquish the title before then deliver due to an injury, and then she was put in the ladder match. I don't know. It was a whole stupid fucking Shawn Michaels cookery. I don't know what happened there. But she was also a part of the final 2. Now, we'll get on to the winner in a little bit, but she was part of the final 2. Great push for Roxanne. Happy, very happy. It looks like Triple H has some big things planned for her, which is great. Jordynne Grace officially being signed to WWE as well. They mentioned during her entrance. Steph, your thoughts of her appearance?
Yeah, we've got Sabrina Carpenter on WWE. It's crazy.
Jack Sabrina Carpenter. But yeah, she came in at, I can't remember the exact number. I think it was like 18, maybe 17. Seems like that number. Like that. But she came in and then she said last year she was a TNA superstar. This year she's WWE officially signed. So good on her. NXT call-ups as well in this match included Roxanne, as we mentioned, Julia as well, which was a big surprise for me. I thought that they were only going to bring Stephanie Vacker, which they did, Flash Legend, and Jada Parker.
Yes.
What?
I like that.
I like that, but I'm upset. I'm upset there was no soul. But you can't have too many. Bruh. You can't have too many.
They should just do an NXT Rumble, bro.
They honestly should. They just should. They should. But yeah, very happy to see all 5 of those women in the one Rumble match, especially Jada Parker getting eyes on her because she has been killing it in NXT, like she did today. We're not going to talk about NXT because we don't talk about NXT. Only I do. Return of legends like Trish Stratus, which was a big surprise, and Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella.
That actually took me by surprise.
I knew Nikki Bella was a rumor to come to the Rumble, and your mate, I can't remember which mate it was, but he was like the whole time, AJ Lee, has to be AJ Lee.
Yeah, Damo.
And then by the time we got to 23, he's like, I've come to terms with it. I don't think she's coming.
Yeah.
Shout out. What was his name? Damo?
Damo.
Yeah, shout out Damo. Or as your mum called him, Mark?
Mark, yeah, I don't know what she did there.
Shout out.
I think my mum had a stroke on Sunday.
I'm Jordan.
But yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. But yeah, Nikki Bella coming out was a surprise at 30. I know a lot of people were not happy with that one. I
popped for that.
I didn't. Me too. I didn't mind it. When it happened, I was like, all right. And then
John Cena's there too. Come on
now. But we might be seeing more Nikki Bella soon. No, she might be. She might be going for one more run, which is good. I'm glad. She was a great wrestler. Vince McMahon loved her. And then we had returns of Charlotte Flair, obviously, because that was announced. But Alexa Bliss. Wow. Sorry, by the way, if you keep seeing me wipe my shirt, it's pretty fucking hot in here. But
yeah, it's a bit jish.
It's a little bit hot. We were going to film yesterday. We were filming this a day late. It was hotter, so I'm glad we did.
Yesterday. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to flex, but I've got AC, so yeah, not that bad.
One more word and he fucking cops it. All right. This Mbappe guy cops it. All right.
Mbappe, oh.
But yeah, no, Alexa Bliss returned, even though, all the reports were WWE's not having her contract extended. There's some creative issues.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
And, even Triple H said in the presser, basically, fuck you to Meltzer, to Wrestling Observer, to Sean Ross Sapp, to all of y'all. All right. And I'm glad. We needed something like that. We needed a surprise like that.
Correct.
Even though Trish Stratus as well was a big surprise for me. I was not expecting Trish Stratus. But it's 25 years of Trish Stratus in WWE. So she might have one last match in WrestleMania. I don't know. Or maybe at the Chamber
nice to see.
In Canada.
Yay.
Eh? There was a cool past. It was a cool present versus future spot as well that they did in the Rumble. They did it a couple years back in the men's Rumble in 2018 when it was Finn, Shinsuke, and Roman, and on the other side was John, Ray, and Randy. Randy.
Yeah.
This time they did it. Julia, Stephanie, and Roxanne on one side, Bayley, Charlotte, and Bianca on the other. It would have been cool if it was, instead of Bianca, it was Becky Lynch. It would have been the 3 or the 4 horsewomen to the next generation of wrestlers. By the way, no Becky Lynch, so my Rumble prediction was just out the window.
Out the window, yeah.
Like a lot of people's, but
yeah.
Shout out to Nia Jax as well, breaking the record for most eliminations in a women's Rumble with 9. I think she eliminated 7 people at once.
Yeah,
so
that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah,
because she eliminated my prediction,
which was
Sky.
Yeah, no,
and she got done dirty once again. But we'll talk about that.
No, she didn't eliminate her in the 6 people. She eliminated her 30 seconds later. So that was awesome. Her and Liv at the same time got eliminated.
Shambles.
But the winner was Charlotte. I mean, you could have seen it coming. I kind of did. Yeah,
I think that's why so many people are so angry about it happening.
Because it was predictable.
Because it's very predictable. They fucking made a vignette for her and put it over there, and
yeah, but
she was the favorite.
But we'll get to some more unpredictable stuff later. But Charlotte being the first 2-time women's Rumble winner. I mean, if it was going to be someone, it's probably Charlotte. Let's be real. She can have that accolade. And one thing I will say about this match is they spammed the kip up. There was about 25 kip ups in that match. In the first 13 entrants. Entrant will come to the ring, kip up. All right, cool, sweet. Entrant, kip up. Oh, sweet. All right, kip up. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing this now. So yeah, there were a lot of kip ups. I can't
even get out of bed normally. I don't know how they do that.
Sometimes I can't even breathe. And they're doing shit like that. But yeah, Women's Rumble, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Because there were some surprises. The NXT wrestlers did great.
Yeah, I'd give it a 5, yeah.
It was decent. It wasn't bad. It wasn't anything too special.
Would I watch it again? Probably not. But
I'd probably watch the first maybe hour.
I'll watch up to where Sky gets eliminated.
No, I'd probably end up watching the first hour and 7 minutes and 30 seconds before Roxanne gets Perez. Gets eliminated.
She gets Perez.
She gets Perez.
Fuck.
Perez out the ring.
Does she get Perez?
Yeah, bro.
That's a bit dick.
Crazy. Then you had the tag match between the 2 out of 3s, DIY versus Mercy Machine Guns. Listen,
I forgot that match happened.
Listen, it felt flat, but I don't think it's their fault. I think they put on a fine match. I think it was okay. It wasn't anything too special, once again. But they had to follow a Royal Rumble match. You don't chuck a tag team match after a Royal Rumble match. Like, I don't know. The big talking point is DIY retain the titles due to the fact that the Street Profits have now fully turned heel, and they screwed over the Motor City Machine Guns. And then they attacked DIY after the match as well, holding the titles up. So my guess and my prediction from the other day in one of the podcasts was TLC 3. But, like, with 3 new tag teams. And Mania.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah. DIY, Motor City Machine Guns.
The Hardys come out.
And the Profits. Oh, Matt Hardy on commentary. Wonderful. Anyway.
Whoa.
Then you had...
Greetings!
Delete! Hold on. Someone said delete? Like this Mbappe? Goodbye. All right.
Oh my God.
Then we had the WWE Championship match. You want to talk about... Steph, can you say what you said about the match?
Fuck did I say?
You said it was one of the greatest matches you have ever seen. That's what you said.
I did?
Yeah. And honestly, it's definitely top 10 in matches I've seen, personally, live. Just brutal, fucking brutal match.
It was just like, yeah.
Let's just go from the start. You know, Cody Rhodes in the first 3 minutes gets put through the middle part of a ladder, just folded like a lawn chair like that. Then the fight goes into the crowd, and then Kevin Owens brings out a hornswoggle-sized ladder and just starts fucking throwing
How
it.
funny when he climbed it, and he climbed it, and he's like, he climbed down.
Fake jump. And then Kevin Owens took a backdrop onto the ladder's side. Oh my God. When he went for the package pile driver and Cody reversed it, would have killed me. Like legit.
Alabama slam.
Oh, we didn't get, let's get there. Let's get there. All right. Because then you had Cody Rhodes getting hit with a fisherman's buster off the top rope onto a ladder where Kevin Owens also cut his head open, bouncing his head off the ladder. Fucking brutal. What a sell from Cody. Then Sami Zayn comes out, checks on both of them. And then just casually, Kevin Owens, his head gets stuck in a ladder. Just put it that way with an Alabama slam. From the announce table onto a ladder bridge that was bridged across from the ring to the announce table. Cody climbs the ladder, retrieves the titles, retains his title, and ladies and gentlemen, I need to turn down my lighting because I look like a fucking ghost. But Steph, your thoughts on that match?
Pass? Yeah, amazing. I thought it was great. It does everything well. Okay, both wrestlers pushing themselves to the limit after talking shit to each other for the past 2 months.
Even more. Like it's felt like since just after Survivor Series.
But yeah, we have no clue what's next for Cody. We know what's next for KO, but
yeah, Cody.
We don't know what's next for Cody.
I think I know what's next for Cody, and I think it's Cena, but I'm also not 100% sure. That's just me personally. I think it's going to be Cena.
We'll get to that later.
But we'll get to that in a second. Great match, and then the notes I have for this next match go on for fucking years, lad. The men's Royal Rumble. This is the word I said. This is the greatest Rumble I've ever seen. Yeah, you said that as well. You said greatest twice in this show, which is it's pretty good. It really is.
Yeah,
it really is.
What a PLE, man.
You had like you know when like you do GM mode and 2K, you meant to start off high and go a bit lower and go up. I think this show just went like that the whole way up. A little bit of a dip in the tag match, but then just went bang all the way.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's start off at the beginning. Rey and Penta started off at 1 and 2, which was very, very cool to see. Zero Miedo. That's a future WrestleMania match at some point.
Yes, definitely.
And then nothing really happened. You know, you had a couple luchadors come in. You had like Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable. Still don't know who.
Yeah, Chad Gable's a luchador.
Yeah. We still don't know who Chad Gable's getting trained by. This mystery luchador. We still have no idea.
Rey Fenix?
To battle Penta? I don't know about that.
Please.
And then nothing happens until really number 8. When Tozawa come out.
Oh my God.
I don't think I've laughed this hard in a very, very long time. All of us in the room were dying.
I had tears coming out of my eyes.
Yeah. So
I think it was more because we couldn't really believe what was actually happening.
Yeah. So Tozawa comes out gets attacked by an already eliminated Carmelo Hayes, who got eliminated first, by the way, which is fucking ridiculous, but whatever.
No, I like that. That's good. Fuck him.
Oh. Fair enough. And then, it literally looks like he's died, looks like he's like paralyzed with how he sold it.
Yeah.
Gets help to the back. They take the camera out the back. Triple H is there, and he's like, "Oh, we don't have anyone to replace him. We don't have anyone to replace." Hey, Speed! Speed! You're in the Rumble!
You're in the match.
You're in the Rumble. He's like, "What?" Oh, man. Like, honestly, Speed comes out to his stupid World Cup song where he calls Croatia, and calls Uruguay.
Nice.
Helps Otis eliminate Bron Breakker. Sorry. Why did I write that down? I wrote that down.
He helps Bron Breakker. Imagine if they eliminated Bron Breakker, I would be so angry.
He helps Bron eliminate Otis. He hits a Sue. Does a backflip. And dies. Oh my God. Bron Breakker hitting one of the most disgusting spears I've ever seen. That was straight out of like, you know those compilations where it's like hardest hits in like the NRL, the NFL?
Yeah.
That's like a James Graham prime doggies tackle. Like, that's what that is.
I think I could eat a Bron Breakker spear.
If Speed can, I can. Let's be real.
I don't think Speed took it. I think he just got absolutely folded.
But yeah,
Bro, his neck has to be like.
Yeah, his neck. Oh, do you see the other injury he suffered? Well, he suffered that injury because he got gorilla pressed over the rope into Otis, who then fall away slams him onto the announce table to eliminate him. Did you see the cut on Speed's leg?
Yeah, his skin was.
His skin is pink.
Yeah.
That's
fair play.
Like fair fucking play to Speed. I mean,
he's living everyone's childhood dream, honestly.
Speed. So because he was streaming, obviously, and he kept delaying his stream, just kept delaying. He delayed it by like an hour, and I kept saying on the day to the boys, I was like, "Speed delayed his stream. All right, delayed his stream. Oh, he's out the back. He's talking to Cena." And it got to a point where Trick Williams was out the back, not dressed up in ring games. Like, oh, no Trick. All right, fair enough. I then turn it off because I'm like, I'm gonna get spoiled. And then he's in the back talking to Stephanie McMahon, going into the match, dying and dying again. I can't fault the bloke. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in Rumble. That's gonna be our generation's Drew Carey spot, in my opinion.
Oh God.
Like Speed's gonna get entered into the fucking Hall of Fame, which is ridiculous to say. For that.
I show Speed.
Well, he said next year he's going to eliminate Roman Reigns. So that's if he does. If he does, that's ridiculous. Like, that's actually ridiculous. Anyways, we continue on with the match. Jacob Fatu enters at number 12, where he just wrecks shop, right?
Bro, his theme song is like it's
a JL. It's a JL. Enters, wrecks shop, gets a couple of eliminations, has some cool stare downs with people like Penta and like Braun. And then we had Kaiser get eliminated in 6 seconds by Penta.
That's good. 6 second man.
6 second man. Come on now. Tiffany must be proud. And then you had Joe Hendry finally enter the main roster, enter the Royal Rumble at 15, and he would eventually have a stare down and get eliminated by Roman Reigns.
Fair enough.
I mean, your TNA World Champion gets eliminated by the biggest superstar in the world, arguably. That's a great showing. And then Sheamus being there, and then after Fatu ruins it. I was really enjoying that.
I was enjoying that. That was fucking good.
That was 2 shit Irish accents from us, but we moved.
Who cares?
But anyways,
I met him before, sorry.
He did. How big was he then? That's crazy. Speaking of Roman Reigns, though, he entered at 16, which was a lot earlier than we all thought he was. We were like, he's going to enter 30. Yeah, he'll be enter 30. Yeah. And originally, I think I said on the day, I think this is the earliest Roman Reigns has ever entered a Rumble. I think so. That's not correct.
Oh, it's not?
He entered at number 1 in 2016 to defend his World Championship. No, 20... Yeah, 2016. Yeah, 2016, because then Triple H won the Rumble. That's the year Triple H won the world title in the Rumble. But other than that, that's the earliest he's entered the Rumble.
That's cooked.
Yeah. But it was very refreshing to see.
Because you think of Tribal Chief, you think of him being the GOAT.
Yeah, I don't think of...
And you're like, yeah, like 25 and over, and then he comes out at fucking 16.
Yeah. So, I mean, eliminates 3 people, basically, as soon as he enters the ring. Has a stare down with Bron Breakker and dies. What a spear from Bron Breakker. We leaped at him.
All for nothing.
And then he throws Bron Breakker over, where it is a very, very similar scenario to when he got eliminated by Batista in 2014. Yeah, 2014. He got eliminated and Batista won the Rumble. It's literally the exact same thing. Hits him with a spear, gets thrown over the top rope. This time it wasn't to win the Rumble, but very, very same thing. Good on him. Happy. Sick. Then Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns have a stare down. When Michael Cole says, you're looking at a future WrestleMania main event. Not this year. It won't be this year. But next year. Year after.
I'll see you.
I won't.
Where they're doing it next year?
I haven't announced it yet, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's
I'll see you.
It's either Indianapolis or it's Minnesota. It's one of the
I'll see you in Minnesota. What the fuck?
That was the
I'm not going to Minnesota.
That was the rumored one for 41. That was a rumored one, and then Vegas got announced.
Good.
But like Minnesota, that's where Tiffany Stratton's from.
Oh my god. Hometown hero.
Exactly. She got the biggest pop of the night. But yeah, Drew McIntyre comes out at 17, where we finally get a face-to-face between him and Roman Reigns. Finally. It's very, very nice to see, because that is also a future WrestleMania main event, in my opinion. Not this year, but another time.
Maybe.
Or maybe SummerSlam main event. I don't know. But then we had Finn Balor returning at 18 from his death on a stretcher to Damien Priest. And then AJ Styles makes an early return from his injury at number 21 with his OG theme music and the blue gear, which is what I resonate with AJ Styles. Like, he was just like, yeah, you know what? Fuck the other one. Let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to soccer mum haircut. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Then Fatu gets eliminated by Braun Strowman.
Which fucking pissed me off. I don't like that.
Yeah, and he crashed out pretty hard.
I'd crash out too.
Yeah. Like nearly killed Jay, like literally nearly threw it off his chair on his foot. Like that's how much he crashed out. Just crazy. Then John Cena enters at 23, which is also a lot earlier, I think, than we were all expecting. And it officially starts Cena's retirement tour. Officially. Like, sure, he showed up on the first Raw on Netflix, but this is officially the start of the retirement tour. Your thoughts?
I am very emotional. That man is the fuel of my childhood. So see, to hear his music and him like come out and he's Jade and he's talking to Stu, it's like, yeah, like fucking he's here. He's like, this is it. Like, this is the final one. But yeah, fucking felt good.
It did feel good. And especially felt good when him and Reigns were just standing face to face after they both cleaned house. Countdown starts coming down. And CM Punk is the next entrant in the Rumble. It just had to be, right? It just had to be.
It's meant to be.
Then the quickest 2 minutes I think I've ever experienced in my life. Just for them to count down for a number 25, Seth fucking Rollins.
Burn it down, brother!
Logan Paul's number 30. Like, I swear to God, he was number 30 2 years ago.
They gotta stop this declaring of the Royal Rumble, because then she gets predictable.
Yeah. Like, we literally had the last 4 entrants figured out.
Yeah.
Which is a bit stupid. And then Drew McIntyre gets eliminated by Damian Priest. Where
was it on purpose? Was it by accident?
I think.
Will we ever find out?
I think it was on purpose, but I think the way it happened was an accident.
Yeah, with
LA Knight getting in the way.
Logang and the Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that might set up a feud for Mania. I don't know. Hope not.
Maybe.
Because I hope he has a match with someone else instead, but to be fair, there's no one else he can really have a match with Drew McIntyre.
Drew?
Who else he can have a match? Because, like, we'll get to it in a second. Because there's a lot that's been closed off, and we'll talk about it after we talk about Raw. But there's a lot that's been closed off now. And that has been sort of like, here's what you are getting, in my opinion. But we'll get to that. Because Seth and Roman have a very, very good back and forth. Actually, I missed one part. Logan Paul turns into Kofi Kingston, jumping from the apron to the announce table to survive. Then he eliminates AJ Styles. So I'm guessing that is a WrestleMania match. Which I don't mind.
I'd rather him do that than fight Cody Rhodes like people are fucking saying on Twitter. That's fucking
Logan Paul?
Idiotic. I've seen people be like, who should Cody Rhodes face at WrestleMania? Logan Paul. And I'm like, oh.
What? They already had their match.
I know.
That's stupid. I reckon that's fucking... If they do that, I'll refund your ticket.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Seth and Roman have a good back and forth, you know, with their hatred leading to them both being eliminated by Carmichael Punk. And then Punk is immediately eliminated by Logan Paul. At the time...
All that shit talking that Punk was doing...
At least I never lost to Logan Paul.
I never lost to Logan Paul.
Died.
You got thrown out of the fucking Rumble. Your WrestleMania dreams are crushed now.
Listen, that at the time when he got eliminated, because me and Steph was like sort of sitting in front of me on a little beanbag.
On a little, yeah. I was gonna say something.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got one down here as well. I looked at Steph, and Steph's just like. But then he realized Cena was in the ring.
Yeah, I wasn't happy because both of my predictions were wrong, and I was fucking burning. I was so angry, and then
both my predictions
Punk got eliminated, and we were like,
"Yeah,
what the fuck happens now?" And
yeah,
then you've got 3 left.
But before we get to that, yeah, it was 3 left. But before we get to that, you then have a little bit.
Oh my God, yeah, I forgot.
You have a little. You forgot about the fucking. Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought it.
You then had a bit of a talking between from Roman and Punk. Roman saying, "We were teaming up last month. Why did you eliminate me? This, that." Seth Rollins decapitated Roman Reigns.
We get a VAR on that. He 2-footed him.
2-foots him. It was an accident, but it's still a 2-foot curb stomp.
What crash out was worse, Jacob Fatu or Seth Rollins?
Seth. Fatu just broke the announce table and threw a chair at Jay's legs.
Fair.
Whereas Seth Rollins killed Roman Reigns, got into a punch-on with CM Punk, stuck the rude finger up to Paul Heyman, which, by the way, they've since edited out. You can't see it anymore.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah. And hits Reigns with another stomp on the steel stairs and gets into another punch-on with CM Punk.
God bless.
Seth Rollins has snapped.
I think he's the greatest in the world.
Fucking good on him, man.
I love him so much. His gimmick is...
And the thing is, he's had that gimmick for like 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
And it still hasn't gotten old.
He really has.
Like, he had the Messiah, and that was only around for like 1.5 years.
I don't even know what that was. I was there watching then. So.
He was the leader of AOP and Buddy Matthews. He was like a god to him. A little bit of a back and forth between Jey Uso, Logan Paul, and John Cena, where Cena eliminates Logan Paul to make the final 2 being John Cena and Jey Uso. And we're sitting there like, oh my God. I'm personally wanting Jey to win. I, for some reason, turned up to the function in this shirt, just random as. I was like, you know what? Have Jey win. I think it's too easy if Cena wins. Whereas everyone else, you were probably going for Cena. Actually, you were going for Cena.
I was fucking yelling at the TV. Jey was going to eliminate him, and I was like, stop!
And then, one of the most shocking moments I've ever experienced as a wrestling fan, I would say what comes close to it. Like, sure, Mania 40 when Cody won was shocking, but it was also expected. But it was shocking that Reigns
because the way it happened.
Yeah.
The way it happened, yeah.
But it was mostly, it was like, oh my God, Reigns has actually lost the title. There's no way. Like, I've experienced this for 4.5 years, and it's like, it's over. But this, oh my God, Jey Uso eliminates John Cena to be your 2025 Royal Rumble winner. Yeet. Now, we're a couple days removed from it. Here's Steph's reaction and Nathan's reaction on the day.
Steph, your thoughts?
I'm fucking burning.
Oh, Nate, your thoughts? Yeet.
What are your thoughts now, though? A couple
Okay.
days, like nearly a couple, no, not, I wouldn't say a week, but a couple days later.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Definitely deserves it. Definitely.
Definitely deserves it.
Definitely deserves it. Yeah, it's a little bit heartbreaking because obviously you want John to have this fairy tale ending, goes to WrestleMania, wins the title, but that's too easy. And it just makes the whole thing about him being booked for all these shows for the whole year. It's too easy for him to just win the Rumble, go there, win Mania, blah blah.
Yep.
So at the moment, like when it happened, I was fucking burning.
Yeah.
Because I wanted my man John to win. But watching Raw and seeing how over Jey Uso is, bro, Jey Uso has the same hype that Cody did last year. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. Jey Uso is not only the most over superstar, he's also been selling the top merch in WWE for months now.
Yeah.
If you want money, you give it to the man selling you and making you the most money.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. Yes, sure. Cena.
Sorry. Yeah.
Cena's by far the bigger draw because it's John Cena. The name's going to be bigger draw. But in terms of wrestling, if you are a wrestling fan, you can't help but feel like overzealous for Jey.
Yeah, we're not going to sell fucking suits, are we, Gunther? No, we're not.
Ooh.
We're not going to sell fucking suits for you.
I mean, it's going to be like, sure, we're all sitting here now and we're like, yeah, okay. Gunther's holding the title for another 3 months. Like, no, not even 3 months, 2 months.
Are we thinking that though?
He can't lose again, man. He can't. He's won the Rumble.
No, we don't know.
now.
We don't know who Gunther's facing at Mania, do we?
We don't know who Cody's facing either.
Exactly.
You imagine Jey beats Cody, by the way?
I would riot. They would have to lock me up in the Vegas prison, bro.
No, don't do that. Have him beat Gunther though. In the main event of night one.
It doesn't make sense.
Do it. Main event night one.
Yeah, they have to. So many people like, how is Jey Uso main eventing WrestleMania? It's like, bro, imagine 60,000 people.
What will you be doing? What will you be doing?
I'll doing backflips. I'll do a backflip and backflip again.
Oh, you have to record the moment he wins if he does. If he does,
I have to.
Because obviously nothing's set in stone. I mean, if Jay's winning the Rumble, who knows what can happen at Mania? He might just lose in 6 seconds. Oh my god! Can you imagine?
If that happens.
Oh my god! 6-second WrestleMania main event. Holy shit. Anyways, I think arguably this is a top, as I said at the start, top 3 Royal Rumble match of all time. Personally, for me, it's first or second. I still have a hard time debating on whether this match or 2020 for me. 2020 was the one where Drew won, but Lesnar was dominating for the first 13. And it's like a tale of 2 different Rumble matches, which is brilliant storytelling. All right, we may hate Brock Lesnar now, but...
Who hates him?
No NXT wrestlers in this match at all as well. I was hoping for an Obafemi, right? I was.
That would have been cool.
I saw...
But at the same time...
I don't think I think because if the speed spot didn't happen, I think for sure that would have gone to Trick. But the speed spot happened. Because when Tozawa came out, we're all like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yeah, what a waste!
What a waste! Dies. All right, cool, sweet. Now you know what? Respect. And it could only be Tozawa in that spot or R-Truth, one of the two.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, 100%.
Would have been more hate on Carmelo if it was R-Truth, but here's what it is. Then we'll quickly move to the post-show as well, where Cena didn't field any questions, but basically led into a more healer side of himself. Basically saying him main eventing WrestleMania is best for business. Sounds like Triple H. Let's just say that. And then saying he'll be back in a month because he's going to shoot a movie in Hungary, and he'll be back for the Chamber, where he is already basically just cemented himself in.
I like that. They're going with the angle where it's like, it's his last ever run. We're going to let him do whatever he wants.
Yeah. I also like the angle they're going with where it's like Cena's desperate now. It's going to be a desperate Cena.
He needs to win. He needs to win this 17th.
Does he win the Chamber?
We'll get to that later. We'll talk about it later. We'll discuss it after we talk about Raw.
Okay. Well, yeah. Basically, we'll move on to Raw now anyway. CM Punk is also qualified for that men's elimination chamber, beating Sami Zayn in the main event.
A cooker of a match. Oh my god!
One of his, I wouldn't say his best match since he's returned to WWE, because that obviously is the Hell in a Cell match. But a very, very good match of his. Does it beat out Seth and him at Raw 1? At Raw Netflix? I don't think it does.
Yes.
Personally.
It does.
But, I mean, it's each to their own. And Liv Morgan qualifies for the Elimination Chamber by disqualification.
Bro, that's fucking stupid.
Yep. So, Rhea Ripley smacks Liv Morgan. Referee sees it. There you go.
That pisses me off. It genuinely pissed me off. I was burning. I was so angry watching it. They had a great match. And it's like, hold on 1 second. Rhea's going to come and help you and absolutely send your WrestleMania to the ground. Like, you know what I really hope? It's not going to happen. But you know what I really hope? At Elimination Chamber, or before Elimination Chamber, someone gets injured and they need a replacement, and EO's like...
Or they do a last chance fatal 4-way or something between or fatal 5-way between all the losers, yeah. Which so far is just EO. So that's awesome. And then after the main event, where CM Punk beats Sami Zayn.
Oh my god, yeah.
Kevin Owens. Just
blood-eyed and bruised and bloody and all the above.
Package pile driver Sami Zayn. Like he did to Cody. And like he didn't do to Randy, because otherwise Randy Orton would have died. But like, wow. That's your WrestleMania match right there between those two. And they're going to put on a fucking heater for the third time at WrestleMania? Definitely second. What do you think?
What's KO's reason going to be?
You checked on Cody or something like that. Or you didn't help me like you said you would.
Yeah, you didn't stop Cody when he was going to kill me.
Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't matter because that story is going to slap. My God.
Yes.
But
so many unanswered questions as well.
Yeah, I know.
Where's Becky Lynch?
Is she going to return before WrestleMania? We're guessing that night 2 main event is going to be Punk, Seth, and Roman. I'm guessing that's what the match is, unless it is Cena versus Cody. Then
I think it has to be.
Then is that your main event? Because they've already set in stone Jay is main eventing. Like he's main event Jey Uso. He's going to main event.
I think
night 1.
Oh fuck! I actually don't know.
Like he's going to main event night 1.
I'd put him night 2.
Night 2 main event.
I'd put Jey Uso night 2 if he's gonna win.
But if you, yes, I agree with you. But if you have Cody and Cena, and Punk, Seth, and Roman
on the same night
on the same card,
yeah,
and then you have the automatic main event of Jey Uso. Jey is maining night 1. Okay,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Jey has 5 moves. If he's main eventing night 2, Gunther's got to carry him like there's no fucking tomorrow.
I fucking hate that argument, bro.
Yeah, bro, he does, but
we've only seen him use 5 moves because that's his whole thing. Now he's gonna be like, I'm a fucking sick cunt and pull out random shit.
Yeah, bro, he's gonna start hitting fucking Hurricane Helms, bro, or something like that. He's gonna start making up a new move or something. Like Jimmy 100%. At least has like 7 moves.
Mate, you know what I realized as well? The other week we'll cut because Jey Uso kicked out of a Claymore. Now we know why he kicked out of that Claymore.
Yeah. So, fair enough. I'm still not happy he did, but at the same time,
makes sense.
He won the Rumble. He's gonna go and main event WrestleMania. Drew can take the Claymore kick.
I like that. Yeah, take it.
Take it. Do we want with it? I'm just not sure what to put as your night 2 main event because Punk's whole thing is I'm going to main event WrestleMania. Seth's whole thing is I'm not going to let you main event WrestleMania. And Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns.
It's just, Roman Reigns can... Everyone's like, Roman Reigns has to fight for the title. And it's like...
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't need a title anymore.
He doesn't. He's done that. I'd like to see one more reign, but at the same time...
Not now.
Not for another at least 3 years. I reckon. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. But at the same time, then you have Cena's last WrestleMania. His whole thing is, I'm desperate for this main event. I'm desperate. I need this main event. My last run, I need to win title number 17. And you have Cody Rhodes, who is the ultimate babyface. The probably second most over wrestler in the company. What main events? That's the question we're going to leave up to you guys. So let me know what you'd have as your night 1 and 2 main events. One more thing about wrestling that we're going to mention is Duke Hudson has been released, NXT wrestler, Aussie. He is now going to go back to the independent circuit. Don't go to AEW, please. Triple H, the reason he got fired just because Triple H didn't see him as a future main event star, which is fair enough. At that point, you may as well cut Dante Chen as well, because he's just going to stay in NXT for the next fucking 10 years. But that's it for wrestling, I think, unless you got something to mention. Like, we could have just done a whole podcast just about wrestling. All right? We've been recording for 45 minutes already. All right?
I think if we've had the other boys, it would have...
it would have been longer. 2 different episodes, 100%.
Yeah.
But we're done with wrestling. 3 hours later, not even, 1 hour later, from the Royal Rumble, news broke the internet.
Oh my God.
Breaks the internet in the NBA, not even just in the NBA world. You had DJs stopping music to announce the trade. You had players on the sidelines, like Kevin Durant and Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, reacting to the trade live. Like, Luka Doncic is a Laker. Luka Doncic has been traded to the Lakers. I have the trade details here. Obviously, we're recording this a couple days later. Luka, I don't think will be making his debut until after this podcast goes out, so it's still relevant. And Lakers get Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. It's a 3-team trade. The Mavs get Anthony Day-to-Day Davis, who's already injured, Max Christie, and a 2029 Lakers first-round pick. Don't know how much worth that has now because Luka's there, but whatever. And that'll be in like Luka's prime. And the Jazz, who randomly entered this trade, they didn't give up anything. Randomly entered this trade, they get Jalen Hood-Schifino and 2 2025 second-round picks.
If we fast forward back to Sunday Arvo, out at dinner, I get a call from my cuz, and it's a normal phone call, not a FaceTime. Usually with FaceTime. Normal phone call, and I was like, hold on, some shit's going down. So the answer, I'm like, hello? And he goes, bro, where are you? Like, we're at dinner. This is what he said. You will not fucking believe what just happened. And I said, whoa, like, what's going on? And he goes, guess you just got fucking traded. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I thought I muted my shit real quick.
No.
And he goes, Doncic is going to the Lakers. And I hit him with the, what?
Now, Steph doesn't watch the NBA that whole much.
I don't.
And he
but
still
if
understands
I know any names,
the magnitude.
Bro, that trade surely caused divorces and domestic violence. 100%.
He's probably not wrong. That's the thing.
Bro, people in Dallas have probably like lost their homes because of this bloke.
Dallas fans have been refunded, or if they wanted to cancel their season ticket, over $2,000 for the rest of the season.
I'm telling you, bro, people got divorced because of this shit.
My story was, I was in the car. I've just dropped off Nathan and I've dropped off our other friend, Ross. And I've gone to pick up my other mate. We'll go into a shopping center to buy him an NFL jersey for the Super Bowl, which we'll get to later.
The bowl that's super.
And my brother calls me. I'm in the car. He's like, Dorian, Luka Doncic just got traded to the Lakers. I'm like, hey? Sorry, what? He said it again. And I was like, okay, no, you have to be lying. He goes, fucking check your phone. I go, I can't, I'm driving. So he sends it to my mate. He shows me. Wow, the Mavericks traded their 25-year-old superstar just entering his prime, who carried him to the finals the year before. One of the most outrageous trades ever. And the reason was Luka is the 7th heaviest player in the NBA. That was pretty much the reason. If you go back to the 2018 draft, when the Mavericks traded with the Hawks and did what we all thought was one of the greatest swap trades of all time for both teams, where Trae Young got sent to the Hawks, Luka got sent to the Mavericks. 7 years later, or about 7 years later, the Hawks have won that trade until Trae Young maybe gets traded later, but it's a different story. That just, wow, blew my mind. Blew everyone's mind. Nathan took a nap after the Rumble. Woke up and he said,
He
and
woke
I quote,
up to that news.
He said, the whole world is ending, and I quote. So there's no words.
What words do you even have, bro?
There's no words,
shit?
man. The Lakers, I mean, they get better at guard, but they get weaker at center, which was their whole issue, was guard. And now they have no center. Mavericks.
It's funny because AD was like, "We need help,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, we need help, do we?" Fuck off.
And then AD, Kyrie, Clay, like, it is a disgusting roster over there in Dallas. And then they went and traded fucking Quinn and Grimes. Stupidest trade I've ever seen in my life. Anyways, that's different. We're not going to talk about that one. But my whole thing with this is it was that unexpected, which is why it broke the internet. I think football, needs to take account to that. Look how much widespread that had over every single news outlet. And you have cunts like Fabrizio fucking Romano that are announcing everything. For example, let's quickly talk about Rashford goes to Aston Villa on loan. We heard when there was rumours, when they started talks, once they confirmed, when Rashford flew over to Villa Park, I guess.
He flew there. What the fuck?
Probably to get there quicker.
That's fucking hilarious.
I don't know.
Well, they go in the air and they're like, our flight will finish.
His
in
medical
10
was
minutes.
cleared. Here we go, confirmed, officially signed. That's 7 steps to the process that we should only know one, which is he's officially signed. Think back to, I don't know, what football transfers would have, like these days, would have broken the internet if they just didn't announce anything.
Oh, I don't know. Ronaldo leaving Madrid.
I don't know. Messi leaving Barcelona. I don't know. Neymar signing for PSG.
People definitely got divorced over those as well.
But they knew the divorce was happening ahead of time. That's the thing. That's my issue. That's my gripe with football when it comes to transfers.
Yeah, there's no there's a rumor, and then the rumor is just like confirmed instantly. There's no like.
Yeah, it's like I'm more than happy to just boycott Fabrizio Romano and all those things, but you
block
can't.
him on everything.
But you can't because they're on.
The only
thing everywhere.
the only thing we can't boycott is there we love.
Where was he this month? Where was he?
Oh, he hasn't posted anything.
I haven't heard from him once.
Because he was a one
window wonder.
Window.
To be fair, nothing really happened this deadline day, really, except for City signing another midfielder, even though they have 145 charges.
Where do they keep getting these? Like,
I don't know. And then obviously Rashford joining Villa.
You have Tottenham who are in strife, can't fucking play football to save their lives, and they signed 2 people.
They signed Matthias Tell as well on loan.
That's a big signing, actually.
Yeah. Did you see the announcement video for him?
No.
Yeah. You know let me tell you something. You know that one?
Oh.
They played that over and over again, and then he just goes, I want to tell you something. I've signed for Spurs.
I like the Burnley announced one of their signings with the Friends thing.
Yeah.
Did we get off the plane? I got off the plane.
But let's go back to the NBA quickly. De'Aaron Fox was traded to the San Antonio Spurs. It's going to be Fox
that is cooked.
and Wemby. Fox in his prime. Could be another Donovan Mitchell story, how Donovan Mitchell got traded to the Jazz for a bunch. The trade details. 3-team trade. Big trade. De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin go to the Spurs. The Kings, The Kings get Zach Lavine.
That is bonkers.
Sissoko. I don't know. I know who he is. 3 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks. The Bulls get Zach Collins, who's been playing really well for the Spurs, Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter, and their first-round pick back from the Kings. No, from the Spurs. So, Fox and Wemby. Wemby now has Chris Paul and Fox to throw him dimes, which is crazy. Kings have Zach Lavine now, so it's going to be Lavine, DeRozan, and Sabonis, which is sort of cool. Lavine and DeRozan get to reunite, and the Bulls got worse.
Yeah,
is what it is.
The Bulls, all their trades are just stinky.
I mean, they should trade Vucevic. I reckon they should just reset their whole roster, start from scratch, try to get Cooper Flag, but they're not going to because it's the Bulls organization. They suck. So trade Vucevic while he still has value, in my opinion. Trade him to the Lakers now. They don't have a center, something like that. Speaking of also, by the way, the Mavericks will now be playing Anthony Davis at power forward because they have 2 great centers in Gafford and Lively, who they didn't trade. That is insane to think about. Anyways, Mavericks win the chip. But it's time to move on to another sport. It's the end of a sport for this season coming up this weekend.
Already.
The NFL and the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Chiefs, Eagles. Nathan has picked the Eagles. He, in particular, wrote Fly, Eagles, Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Mark said, of course, unfortunately, the Chiefs. Steph, who are you going with? What are your thoughts? Give us some predictions for the maybe even the halftime show. You know. And are you going to be there where I'm watching it?
Yes, I think so.
Depends on Nathan's back.
Yeah, that too. Look, I really don't want them to.
Who do you want to win?
I want the Eagles to win.
Who do you think will win?
But they're not going to win. The Chiefs are going to win.
Go on, Chiefs.
I reckon they're going to win like 18-6.
The dead game.
Yeah, it's just a shit game.
I for some reason I put a sports bet multi on because who doesn't? It's Super Bowl season. Put $3 on it.
Okay.
Put $3 on it.
3?
Yep.
That's a lot of bucks.
A lot of bucks. The chicken couldn't do that many, you know. Poor. I am going Chiefs, but I think it's high scoring. I think it's going to be like the one from 2 years ago where it was a shootout basically. And I think I said over 48.5. So I'm going to go with like 30-25.
Jesus.
30-25. Chiefs to win. Mahomes, they do the 3P. It's hard to not. It's hard to not put him second all time. He'll probably be first by the time his career's up. But a down year for the Chiefs. They still go 15-1. They still in the Super Bowl. Sorry, 16-1. No, 15-2. What'd they go? Hold up. Because
hold up. Wait a minute.
They are dark magic, and it's like 17. Well, technically 17-2, but we don't count playoffs. So 15-2. Fucking ridiculous. Let us know who you think's going to win it in the comments. But for the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. We obviously know Scissor's coming out, even though this has nothing to do with sport. We're just going to talk about it. Scissor's obviously coming out. That's been announced. Do you reckon there'll be anyone else? Because I have one person in mind.
Who?
I got Tyler the Creator in mind.
Ooh, there's been some teasers.
There's been a lot of teasers. I mean, from the people marching in the background to him doing a cover of Hey Now. I don't know.
Hey Now, say now.
Baby Keem, maybe. Might do Family Ties.
Oh.
Would go crazy.
J-Rock. Is he just going to bring out every single LA artist ever?
Yeah. Dre, probably.
Yes, it has to be.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be a great show.
Don't even fib yourself.
I won't even fib yourself. But that's Super Bowl. That's our predictions. 3 Chiefs, 1 Eagles. Premier League review. Let's kick it off with Liverpool and your win against Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Yeah, look, once again, we show everyone why we're top of the table. People can argue, oh, that's not a penalty on Gakpo. There's no intention, motherfucker. If you're in the box and you're 1-1 with the keeper and someone comes from behind and you get taken out of the equation, it's a fucking foul.
It's a foul.
It's a penalty.
It's a foul.
Right? Anyway. And Salah just makes it look way too easy for the penalty and for the icing on the cake at the end. Just keep going. We've got Everton on Thursday morning, which I am kind of worried about because Everton have been on the high since Moisey has been in. But
yeah, I will say as well, we won't be predicting that match because we sort of predicted it about 4 or 5 weeks ago when it was officially announced because it's the postponed Merseyside derby. Yeah. Plus, it's happening the day before this releases. So hopefully Liverpool's won, but
I really hope so. But yeah, we're going well. We're going well. I'm gonna continue believing in my boys.
As you should. And as should we.
Wow.
Because we embarrassed Manchester City.
I think the correct word is humbled.
Oh, I think that is the correct word, actually, now that you do say it. Wow, what a performance. A 5-star performance, some people might say. Odegaard scores in the first couple of minutes, and we're like, oh, okay. City,
What a baller.
you looking dodgy here. And nothing happens for the rest of the first half. And it's like, yeah, okay. All right, sweet. Then Haaland scores, like, yeah, fuck, here comes City. Oh, but hold up. Thomas Partey scores. Lewis Skelly does the Haaland celebration.
That's
Kai Havertz scores a goal. What? Huh? That's unheard of. And then Ranieri with a fucking finish. You saw the goal, right?
No, I didn't see any.
Please look up the fucking finish. Don't look up the fucking finish because it won't pop up. But look at the last goal from Ranieri. We have somehow replaced Saka when he's injured. We found a way. And it's from this little 18-year-old, 17-year-old. I don't know how old he is. How old is he? How old is Ranieri these days? Ranieri came off the bench as well just to score. He's 17. Far out. He's turning 18 this year. Holy shit.
I'm watching it now. Live reaction.
My reaction to the goal.
Good finish.
Good finish. Would you say that's a fucking goal?
Not really. It's just like he's.
No, but it's a fucking goal.
Why is Stefan Ortega not diving for that as well?
He's a bum.
Stay humble.
Yeah, stay humble. But we just showed out. 5-star performance. City is shit. Screw you, City.
Keep going.
Without Saka. By the way, Odegaard hasn't lost the game in the Premier League this season. Granted, he missed about 4 months. But he still hasn't. He still hasn't lost. When he starts, he hasn't lost the Premier League game this season.
Respect.
Make of that as you will until we lose next week. But homework. Steph, you can go first because my homework game is a lot more exciting.
Everton won 4-0. They just keep going. That's why I'm worried to verse them because they're just like, they're making it look easy against lower skilled teams.
Yeah, like Tottenham, like Brighton.
Yeah. Shut up.
I'm saying they are lower skilled teams. Tottenham especially.
Yeah. Coming from an Arsenal fan.
They're in 14th.
Oh my god, this just in. I Show Speed announces he will never return to the WWE after getting speed by Braun Breaker.
Wait.
Good choice.
Where have you found that?
Oh, it just came up on Twitter.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's 10 hours ago. There you go. Yeah, Beto on the score sheet. Bro, Abdoulaye Doucouré, where the fuck has he been? I've always rated him as a baller. Always.
Yeah. And
I forget that he's a footballer, and then Everton start winning, and he's like on the front. He's always the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
And 90th minute, I'm gonna butcher his name. Njai.
Iliman.
Yeah, Everton climbing back. They're climbing further away from the relegation, which is Everton should stay in the Premier League forever. But yeah, we're versing them on Thursday. I'm very worried, but I don't know. Still confident.
I think you should be fine. If you're beating Bournemouth, who are just on fucking red hot form 2-0, I think you can beat Everton. Are you away from home? You at home?
Inshallah, we are away from home. Well, I mean, away from home at home, Merseyside,
Yeah, you know what's crazy to look at though? I'm just looking at the Premier League table, and 16th Everton and 17th Wolves. Their next games are both Liverpool, so that's
And they're both in good form at the moment.
Yeah. I'll take that
Yeah,
back.
Wolves just beat Villa.
Yeah, but they've lost 4 games before that.
Yeah, but like they've been performing well.
To be fair though, they versed Forest, Newcastle, Chelsea, and then us. So
yeah, I don't.
That's
I
a
don't
hard
see them
one to
winning
form.
those.
And they beat Villa. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Mateus Cunha apparently now wants to stay at the club. No, I don't know. Is what it is.
I don't think you should leave.
You don't think he should leave?
No. I think he's stupid if he leaves. He's doing a fucking John Duran if he leaves.
John Durant, speaking of, fuck me.
John Duran is on my mind, and he's not Villa's number 9.
And he's not singing
Anymore.
la 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 doodly doo ever again.
He's going to sing cha-ching, cha-ching, bling, bling. That's what he's singing.
Yeah. But how much was the move? Was it 70, 800?
I don't know, but
Too much.
he's ruining his career.
Ruining his football career.
Says the warehouse worker. Anyway.
Come on now. Yeet. But my homework game, by far, was game of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the 7-0 slaughter of Forest at home to Brighton. Wow.
Lucky bastard.
You got Forest the week before and Bournemouth.
True.
So, Forest with back-to-back games of the week. I have no idea who they verse next week. We'll get to that later. But, talking about this game, scoring opened up in the 11th minute when Lewis Dunk scores an own goal. The man now has 7 all-time in the Premier League. He's now moved up to second all-time.
What a baller.
Yeah. Second all-time. The most is 10, so he still has to score another 3. But he's tied second. Good on him, man. Gibbs White makes it 2-0 with a header off a corner around the 25th minute. And then another header from trademark Chris Wood, who
What a baller.
makes it 3-0. And Welbeck with a shot at the 38th minute that was saved by Sells in honestly one of the saves of the season. Comes off the crossbar, just stays in the field of play, and is not counted as a goal. Like, ridiculous save. I don't know if you saw it, Steph. Ridiculous save.
No, I didn't see it.
And it was all Forest in the first half. 3-0 up, you'd be comfortable.
Sounds like Forest were in charge for the whole game.
To be fair, they weren't. Brighton did control the start of the second half for about 15 minutes until Forest went boom. Or as my good mates say, boom! Yeah, they brought the boom. Second goal for Chris Wood around the 63rd minute. 6 minutes later, he seals a hat-trick with a penalty to go 5-0 up. Williams makes it 6 before injury time. And then Verbruggen with the most stupidest decision I've ever seen from a goalkeeper when you're down 6-0.
Yeah,
Basically just passes it to Jota Silva to make it 7. Domination from Forest, bouncing back from their 5-0 loss from Bournemouth in style. Wood obviously gets man of the match for most people. But for me, I'm going to give it to Anthony Alanya and Matt Sells being a close second. Alanya with 3 assists basically set up all of Chris Wood's goals. So I think he should get the man of the match more than Wood. Wood sort of just scored tap-ins and headers and a penalty. It's a hat-trick, but hat-trick of assists for Alanya as well. So is what it is. And without Sells and goal, I think Brighton easily could have had a chance in this game, and this game wouldn't have ended 7-0. I think it could have been closer. But
I agree.
Sells having a great season so far. Forest stay in second. Brighton are in 10th. Oh, sorry, third, sorry. Because, yeah, we're second because we're fucking goats. They're in third, and Brighton are dropping down to 10th after Fulham's win over Newcastle last week. I think that is it in terms of sport for this week, unless there's anything else you want to mention.
I would like to mention the levels between Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Oh, yes.
So Drake can... He's got the bullet holes coming through his shirt. He's got the smoke coming out. It's like someone shooting at him, and he survived the shot. That's so cringy. You're on tour in Australia hiding from Americans. Meanwhile, Kendrick is at award shows sweeping up awards. It's funny as well. It's a diss track. And everyone's, how's a diss track winning best rap song, best record, this, that, all these awards? It's not about the diss. It's about LA culture.
The cultural impact.
It's how music is made to bring people together. Kendrick united. He put 100 hoods on one stage, and he's trying to push peace in LA.
Okay, tell me more.
Just because he raps about it, it's factual. We should make a music podcast. I'll fucking spit on here.
Dorian Mode Oz, ladies and gentlemen, where you will be getting, because I've been, if Steph, you might have noticed on my Instagram, I've been
yes, I see.
reacting to a lot of albums recently.
Good luck,
First
babe.
time listening to albums. Today, for example, I listened to the whole of The Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess. I think that's the name
Which
of
is
the
a
album.
great album.
Which is a fantastic album. Fucking, oh my God. Casual is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Right? My brother, literally my brother, because I also obviously listened to The Weeknd's album. I gave that a 7.5 out of 10. Now, okay, you might think that's a bit low. There are 2 songs on there that last 12 seconds because they're interludes. One got a 2 celebrations. Oh, you can't see it on
Right.
OBS, but on Discord, the balloons popped up on the screen. I don't know what. Great OBS. Thank you for being good fonts. I Can't Fucking Sing got a 2 out of 10. And Until We're Skin and Bones got a 3 out of 10. Sao Paulo is one of the worst songs I've heard in my life.
It's so weird, eh? It's like the house, not house.
It is.
But you know what I mean.
It is. If you listen to the background music, you may as well be in a Giga Chad TikTok edit. That is. I'm listening to the song and I'm like, I generously gave it a 5.5 out of 10. Generously. I was going to give it a 4.
Yeah.
Without the 2 interludes, it's an 8 out of 10 album. But they're on Spotify. They count. Sure, I know the whole experience is listening to it the whole way through. Because of the transitions. Trust me, I did. But I think his 2 previous albums were better. Plus, quality over quantity, in my opinion. He's got 20-something songs on this album compared to Dawn FM had, what? 16, maybe a little bit less? I'm not sure. Yeah. And then After Hours as well.
Yeah, I laughed because Drake currently touring Australia. And I keep sending memes to my friend. She's a big Drake fan. She's not going to watch this, but shout out to you. Not Like Us, the song,
yes,
has the same amount of Grammy wins as Drake's whole discography.
Oh my God. 4 versus 4?
So,
or 3 versus 3? How many? Because it won Record of the Year, Song of the Year.
He won 5 awards.
For Just Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Damn.
And Drake's got 5 for his whole discography.
Holy shit.
Please tell me there's levels. Please. He's too busy touring right now. Someone commented on TikTok. No wonder he's in Western Australia. That's where all the miners are.
Literally.
Anyway, I digress. This isn't a music podcast.
But if you want to listen to some more music content, Stef may appear on my music channel at one point. We can talk about or listen to something together, or he can have a rant, or we can just talk. I don't really know. But that'll happen at some point. I'm just plugging myself at this point because, like, heck it. Go follow the TikTok.
Why not?
Yes. The latest TikTok we uploaded, where it was literally no effort. I literally just recorded the end of the Royal Rumble. Got a lot of views. So shout out to everyone who saw that. Stef's going to be uploading I'm going to... Stef's going to have a look at it, and he's also going to upload a TikTok because he hasn't actually uploaded one yet, but that's okay.
Tonight, yeah, it's been a while. I've been very busy, but found some time. It's currently on 5,055 views.
Shout out to all 5,055. I will let you know that you are actually currently being held hostage. To be unheld hostage, you have to like and subscribe to the video, as well as turn on notifications. Follow the boys on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube, on my other channels. Follow the MPYR Trading Instagram.
Yes, see my hectic retweets and reposts on Twitter because on X, sorry. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Plus, follow the TikTok as we have just mentioned. And Rome, apparently, according to some people, wasn't built in just one day, you know?
Just a couple of people.
Just a couple of people. A couple thousand million people. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be like Rome, and you want to not be built in one day, make sure you join the Empire.
Yes, sir.
See you for episode 30 next week.
Make sure phase up.
Phase up. Foxy World.